The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, has begun to preach openly after receiving the divine command. O you who covers himself with a garment, arise and warn. Prophet Muhammad was outrightly rejected by the Quraysh when he addressed them from the Safa hill in Mecca. His uncle Abu Lahab cursed him. Later the Quran cursed him in Surah 111 Al-Lahab. He was subjected to humiliation, torture and disgrace, as well as thorny bushes were spread in his way. Moreover, insulting titles were hurled against him and he was physically attacked even when he was busy in prayer. The Makkans approached his uncle Abu Talib and asked him to keep his nephew from preaching the new faith. Abu Talib was the source of tribal protection for the Prophet, but he was strongly impressed by the firm stance taken by the Prophet about his divinely ordained mission. He was given various insulting titles such as magician, poet, and a man possessed by spirits. He was called Al-Abtar, man without progeny. On the death of his sons from Khadija, Abu Lahab's wife, Jamil started mocking him when there was an unusual delay in receiving the revelation. It was before the revelation of Surah 93 when she declared that Satan had stopped sending the revelation on the Prophet Muhammad. An old Makkan female is reported to have been in the habit of throwing garbage on the Prophet, PBHU, whenever he walked down the street she lived in. It so happened once that she did not throw filth on the Prophet, on which he went upstairs to inquire about her well-being. Finding her ill, he attended to her till the time she had fully recovered. She was so much impressed by the kind behavior of the Prophet that she could not resist embracing Islam. Leaders of the Quraysh held secret meetings several times to devise an effective strategy to dissuade the Prophet from preaching Islam. They collectively decided to bribe the Prophet and send a leader with a set of temptations to him, but this trick also did not work. Finally, they decided to impose a general social boycott on Banu Hashim. Details of the boycott were written and hung on the gate of Kaaba. At the end of the boycott in 619 AD, Prophet suffered great losses. Abu Talib and Khadija succumbed to prolonged hunger-thirst. Abu Talib was his protector and Khadija was the source of consolation and emotional support for him. Prophet was so saddened by their deaths that he declared 619 AD as the year of sorrow. Therefore, he found it difficult to spread Islam in Mecca, so he visited Taif in 620 AD and tried to preach to Banu Thaqif of Taif, but these people proved even more hostile and the Prophet left the town with an injured body and a heavy heart. His difficulties would not end before his migration to Medina.